If you have done any sort of low-calorie diet for an extended period of time, and I'm talking about things like Weight Watchers, Jenny Craig, Optavia, Nutrisystem, etc., my guess is that you saw some success initially. Then the weight loss slowed down, and then the weight maybe started to come back on. The problem with low-calorie diets is that they actually can slow your metabolism. Weight loss is not about eating less and exercising more. It's about lowering your insulin resistance by developing a healthy lifestyle that you can maintain for the rest of your life. Even though you may have slowed your metabolism with a popular low-calorie diet, the good news is that there are things that you can do to speed it up again. In this video, you'll learn 5 things you can do to majorly boost your metabolism. If you like this video and want to see more, please be sure you give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, subscribe to my channel, and turn the bell on to get notified every time I post a new video. Before we get started, I wanted to let you know that enrollment for my online course and coaching program, How to Lose Weight After 50, opens in just about a week. If you'd like to get on the wait list so that you're notified when doors to my program and my course open up, because I only open them up a couple times a year, if you're interested at all, you really don't want to miss out on this short enrollment window. So please go to reshapept.com/yes, enter your name and email, and I will be sure to let you know when enrollment opens. In order to appreciate the 5 tips that I'm going to give you to boost your metabolism, it's going to be helpful if you understand a little bit more about what metabolism actually is and how it can be manipulated. Metabolism is the process of converting the food that you eat into energy. Your metabolic rate and total energy expenditure are essentially one and the same. And here's the equation for total energy expenditure. It's your basal metabolic rate plus the thermogenic effect of food plus non-exercise activity thermogenesis plus post-exercise oxygen consumption plus exercise. So what is your basal metabolic rate? Well, it's the amount of energy your body burns at rest on a daily basis. In other words, it's the number of calories required to keep your body functioning on an everyday basis without any added physical activity. And it makes up about 60 to 75% of your total energy expenditure for a day. Your basal metabolic rate is affected by a lot of different factors, like genetics, gender, men have a higher one, age, it lowers with age, weight, generally your BMR increases with increased muscle mass, height, taller people have a higher BMR, and diet, so over or under feeding, temperature, external temperature, heating or cooling the body will increase or decrease your BMR, and then organ function. Let's talk about the budget analogy. I always like to use the analogy of money to explain how your metabolism slows down when you eat less food. Think about if you made $30,000 a year and you didn't save any of your money, you spent all of it. Then all of a sudden you got a pay cut and you only made $20,000 a year. It would be unwise to continue spending $30,000 a year, so you have to back off of your spending habits to adjust to your new income. And that's what your body does when losing weight through traditional caloric restriction. Your metabolism slows down to its new food income because it doesn't want to starve to death. It doesn't want to go bankrupt. Your body doesn't want to lose weight. Your hormones are wired to keep the status quo. That's why the longer you have had excess weight, the harder it will be to lose. You have to outlast and outsmart your hormones. Now, if you just got some clarity about why your metabolism slows down when you eat less food with these normal low-calorie diets, type yes in the comments for me. Now that we've covered metabolism, I'm going to share with you 5 research-backed ways to boost your metabolism. The first thing is to eat more food, especially protein. Protein causes the largest thermogenic effect of food. It increases your metabolic rate by 15 to 30% compared to 5 to 10% for carbs and 0 to 3% for fats. You also need protein to build and maintain your muscle mass when losing weight. I'll talk about that more later in this video. Remember that the majority of your metabolism comes from your basal metabolic rate, which can go up or down by about 40 to 50% based on how much food you're eating. If you haven't already subscribed to my podcast, please go and do this because I cover many more weight loss and habit change topics in depth. And the best part is you can listen on the go, in your car, or at the gym. I have a great podcast freebie for how to calculate your estimated protein needs and a few of my favorite plant-based protein recipes that I'm going to link to in the description below. So be sure you check that out after watching this video. Remember, you won't see progress or weight loss through osmosis here. You can't just watch my information and hope to lose weight. You have to actually take action. So when you are finished watching this video, I want you to go in the description and actually download one of my freebies. Number 2 is drink more water. Most people are going to need more than the traditional recommendation of 8 cups a day. I recommend aiming for half of your body weight in ounces of water per day at a minimum. Routinely, I drink at least my whole body weight in ounces of water a day. One study found that drinking 500 milliliters of water increased metabolic rate by 30%. The increase in metabolic rate was observed within 10 minutes after drinking that, peaked at about 30 to 40 minutes, and was maintained for more than an hour. Aside from the metabolism boost, water helps fill your stomach. Try drinking water before a meal and keep drinking water during a meal to make it less likely that you're going to overeat. Replacing sugary or artificially sweetened beverages with water will help lower your insulin levels. Remember, while 0-calorie drinks don't have calories, they may still have artificial sweeteners, a lot of which increase your insulin levels and will hurt your weight loss progress. Number 3 is optimize your workouts. If you want to boost your metabolism, you need to build more muscle because muscle requires more energy for your body to maintain compared to fat mass. This won't happen with aerobic training, and it won't happen if you aren't eating enough protein. The 2 best forms of exercise to boost your metabolism are high-intensity interval training and strength training. And sometimes they can be one and the same depending on how you structure your workout. While you may burn more calories in the moment during an aerobic workout, your metabolic rate will stay elevated for a longer period of time following a workout with a high-intensity interval training or strength training component. I call that the short-term benefit. Plus, you build more muscle, which will greatly increase your metabolic rate and improve your muscle insulin sensitivity. And I call that the long-term benefit. Number 4 is get enough sleep. Research has shown that if you aren't getting 7 hours of sleep a night, you are hurting your health. Lack of sleep is a form of stress on the body, and it can alter your hormones in several different ways. Your ghrelin, or your hunger hormone, will go up, and you'll crave more foods, especially more high-carb foods. Your leptin, or fullness hormone, goes down, making it more likely that you're going to overeat. Your cortisol goes up, which will increase your blood sugar and thus blood insulin levels and contribute to a higher body set weight. And I'm going to be linking to a workshop recap in the description that you can watch if you want to learn more about the science behind sleep, stress, and weight gain. Number 5 is move more throughout the day. General movement falls under the non-exercise thermogenesis category in the total energy expenditure equation that I discussed earlier. Plus, moving frequently throughout the day will reduce your joint pain and stiffness. I encourage people to try and get up and move around or stretch for several minutes every single hour. All of this movement can help boost your metabolism and prevent pain and injury that often accompany a sedentary lifestyle. All right, so tell me in the comments below, what was your single greatest insight from this video? And don't forget to check out the resources and other videos in the description below. If you like this video, please engage with it so that it can be seen by more people. Hit that like button, share it with your friends, and be sure to subscribe to my channel and turn the bell on to get notified every time I post a new video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.